Hi friends, in the previous video we set up our project. In this video let's do the coding. Okay, first of all we need to include required header files. We need windows.h, sdl.h, glue.h and gl.h. Okay, now we have to undef main in order to fix a runtime error. This is because the SDL has its own main method. Undef main is a simple workaround for that. Okay, then we need to initialize SDL library using SDL init function. And SDL has several subsystems that can be initialized. In this case, we need video subsystem. And if SDL fails to initialize, we cannot continue, so we need to return here. And then we need to request required OpenGL version. This is only a hint. Here we use OpenGL 3.3 version, which supports modern OpenGL functionality. We do this by setting OpenGL attributes. And then we can create a window by calling SDL create window function, which returns a SDL window pointer. So we introduce a window variable for that. First parameter is the window title. Second and third parameters are used to set window position. And fourth and fifth parameters used to set window size, width and height. And last flags are used to create OpenGL supported window. Window creation also may fail and we need to check for it. Here also we cannot continue without a window and so we need to return. And then we can create OpenGL context using SDLGL create context function, and we need to pass window pointer to this function. And this function will return SDLGL context variable. Also, this function will return null in case of failure. So we need to check for it. If it fails, we need to close our window and return. Okay, then we can initialize our glue library by calling glue init function, and we need to check for failures. If it fails, we need to close the window and close the context, and we need to call SDL quit. Okay, then we can create our game loop. Let's use a while loop with a boolean variable. Okay, inside this while loop we should process events. To do that, we use SDL poll event function, and we should pass SDL event pointer as a parameter. But this function processes only one event, and there can be many events in the event queue. So we have to use another loop to process all the events. And at this time, we only interested in SDL quit event, and it is used to exit from the game loop and also from the application. After processing events, we can render our scene here. For now, we don't have anything to render, so let's ignore it. And then we need to swap buffers since we are using double buffering. Okay, that's all for the game loop. And then finally we should do the cleanup. First delete the OpenGL context and then destroy our window, and finally shut down the SDL by calling SDL quit function. Okay, let's run this application. And now we have a black window with empty scene. In the next video, let's render something on this window. Thanks for watching.